What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Rob with Rob in the Market, and we're back for another episode. And let me just start by saying I'm sorry for leaving you guys hanging for so long. I just don't like making videos if I have nothing to talk about or nothing going on in the market, at least not for me. Because believe it or not, I'm not doing stuff on the market every single day. I'm not buying and selling stocks every day. I say it all the time. Most of my stocks are long-term holds or just playing the options with it until I sell it because I hit my strike price. So, yeah, but I've also realized I get calls and text messages from a lot of my viewers and friends and family asking my opinion, what I think about what's going on, this and that. So I want to just post videos, just sometimes just talking about what I think is going on with the market and my opinion on certain stocks and this and that. I might not always be just recommending stocks or telling you what I'm buying or selling anymore, because technically I'm not buying and selling stuff every day or playing options every day. But for right now, this video, I'll just show you a quick thing on how I'm doing. Down 700 pre-market. I'm up 6,000 for the week though. This is part of my recovery from my big month loss. I'm still down almost 9,000. I put $50 in from my own account today. I deposited $50. These are the options I have pending. They all expire this week on Friday the 19th. Oh, except for the Virgin Galactic one on the bottom. That's next week. I got $40 for this one, $40 premium. The reason I had to set Virgin Galactic out so far, because this is a weekly option, is because it crashed so much. It went all the way down to $27 with this whole crash thing, and I own it at $47.37. So I was taking a big hit, and to do a covered call, I have to do it over what I own it. So there's no call options at 47 that I like for the premium. So I had to go way out just to get a decent covered call option. So that's why I did it so far out instead of just week to week with Virgin Galactic. And I'm not mad about it. I plan on holding Virgin Galactic. I'm still hoping that they get added to Cathie Wood's space ETF when she makes it. I think it's going to be called ARK-X. Don't quote me on that. It's not been released yet. She hasn't said what she's putting in it yet. This is just hopes that she puts it in it and the stock goes back up. I am worried about this stock. It is expensive. I have a lot of money in it, so if it keeps crashing down, if it goes back down below $25, $27, I'm gonna be in the hole on this one. So this is one of my more high risk plays, especially if it doesn't get added to ARK's space ETF, or this company does space tourism. If they start messing up and their rockets start exploding in the air with actual people on it, customers on it, they could have some real issues down the road. So that's why I'm a little worried with this one, but I'm still holding it because it has good upward potential, but it also has really bad downward potential too, if things go sideways for this company. One of my biggest holdings still is Tesla. This is the one that I've been really dollar cost averaging in for this entire dip. I pretty much doubled what I owned in the last month, because I think before the big crash I was only at 7 shares. Now I'm almost at 17. So I added a lot of shares for Tesla during the dip. I still have a high conviction for Tesla, and yeah, I'm gonna stay with that moving forward. So I did come up with a new strategy. I haven't implemented it yet. Me and my brother were discussing it this past weekend. I'm gonna kind of go back to my old way of investing. I kind of lost sight of how I originally was investing when I started my YouTube channel. I really wanted to find stocks that everyone could afford to do options with me. So that's kind of why I started steering towards the penny stocks, because not everyone could afford NIO or some of the bigger stocks that I was purchasing at the time to play options. So that's kind of how I got into the penny stock field. Not a big fan of penny stocks. They do have good high growth potential, but at the end of the day, they're the riskiest plays you can probably make. So that's kind of why I've been doing that. I'm gonna slowly get out of my penny stock positions. I might hold a couple, like IDEX is one I found. That one I'll probably still hold 100 shares, but I'm not going to have 300 shares. I don't need to be that heavily into it. Even though it's only 3% of my portfolio, I just don't want that much in a penny stock. You know, I don't want 100 shares is enough for me. Just play one option a month with it. I'm good with that. If it doubles or triples, I'm fine with that. I'm not trying to be greedy, get rich too quick, because usually when you try getting rich too quick is when sometimes you get rich quick, but not most of the time, more than not, you don't. You lose it all and you have to start over. I don't want to have to start over. I don't want to lose it all. I'm not trying to play too risky anymore. So, I'm gonna go more deeper into my new strategy, probably in my later video that I might post later today or tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go back to my old way of investing, less high risk, more just stocks that I feel like will grow in the future. I'm not gonna really be looking for penny stocks anymore, so my community can buy in with me. If you don't have as much invested and you can't buy these higher name stocks that I'm going to start going into and start talking about. So the 5 main ones that I'm going to be invested in, because I'm going to lower my portfolio to just 5 or 6 high conviction stocks. And one of them is going to be Tesla, of course, but I can't play options with that. I'm going to get up to 100 or 200 shares of NIO and start playing options with that again, because that's one of my high conviction plays. Space I'll probably end up getting rid of once I make my profit back with that. Sunworks is one of my energy plays. I'll only keep 100 shares of that and get rid of the rest. I don't want to be too overly heavy into any one stock. Tilray I'll keep because I want at least 2 marijuana companies. So Tilray and Aurora Cannabis will be them. And then also Apple. Apple is a very safe play. It's a good long-term growth stock. It has okay options. I'm gonna be honest, the options for Apple aren't that great considering how expensive this stock is. I can get stocks half that price and get better options for than Apple, but that's not why I'm buying Apple. I'm buying Apple because it just has good upward potential. It's a good safe stock long term. I'm like I said, I'm trying to get out of these high risk plays. It's not for the premium. I mean, down the road, I do plan on doing options with Apple because, you know, you can get some money from it. But I'm just going to wait for Apple to be at its high point. So, like, whenever Apple hits, like, 140, I might set an even higher covered call to collect some premium off of it. But mostly Apple and Tesla are just going to be my long-term plays, along with everything else. But, you know, the NIO, like I mentioned, Tilray, Aurora Cannabis, the Sunworks. I'll probably keep one more energy company. It might be UUUU just because it's cheap. And like I said, I'll probably keep 100 shares of these penny stocks that I still have just in case they have more upward potential. But I don't want to be too heavy in the more high risk penny stocks. I want to be more in safer plays. Like even NIO, bad news can come out about NIO and that starts dropping, the price could get cut in half, but I just don't see it likely happening, so that's why I'm more in it. So yeah, those are my plans moving forward. I just don't want to, like, market crashes happen all the time or corrections, but I don't want to see this happen to my account again. You know, I like it looking like this. So, I mean, I'm still making profit. I'm still good for the year. I'm still doing okay. I'm still playing the covered call options, but I'm also still recovering. And I'm sure a lot of you are. I'm sure everybody hasn't fully recovered from last month's crash. But all we can do is wait and try and move forward. And, you know, my end goal for this, I mean, it's not my complete end goal, but what I'm trying to reach is 100 shares of Tesla. So I can play covered call options with Tesla. Just to show you, give a quick example on how much you possibly could make selling a covered call option with Tesla. So right now, Tesla's at $7.05 a share. Let's say we go $15 out the money. You can get $1,600 in premium. Let me switch it over to sell, in case y'all, you know, for y'all that don't like it when I have it on buy. So $1,600 premium, and if it does go over $7.20, and you do sell it, you keep the $1,600 profit plus another $1,500 because you bought it at $7.04. Now, yes, if I was to buy 100 shares of Tesla today, it would cost me what, $7,500 to buy it, roughly. I mean $70,500, $70,000. Obviously, I don't have nearly that much in my account, even if I sold everything. So that's why I still kind of have to play the options. I'm still depositing money into my account. I deposited, like I said earlier, $50 in my account today. Half of that will go into Tesla, and the other half will probably go into NIO or Aurora Cannabis, because those are the ones that I have to get up to 100 still, so I can play the covered call options with them and start collecting premium. So those are my plans moving forward, kind of for the week. Honestly, for the week, I'm kind of just waiting for all my options to expire so I can get rid of the stocks I no longer want to hold, move that money over into NIO and Aurora Cannabis, and yeah, I actually might buy another, 86 shares of Virgin Galactic Holdings, so I can have 200 shares total, and I can dollar cost average it down. Hopefully that'll make it, I don't know, if I bought another 84 shares now with it at its share price, hopefully it'll bring it down to like $42, $41, maybe a little lower. I don't know, I don't have a calculator to do the math right now, but you guys know where I'm trying to go with this. I'm trying to make it cheaper, so when it does go over that price, I'm good and I'm in the money. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to discuss for today. Remember, guys, these are just what I'm doing, what I'm planning for the future. I'm not a financial advisor. This is all just for entertainment. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Yeah, and until next time, this is Rob with Rob in the Market. I hope you guys enjoyed.